If you're a model, a dancer, an entertainer, an actor, a stripper, listen to me. I have a really good tip for you today. In the beginning of my career as a sales professional, they gave me a script with all of the things that I had to memorize and say back to the customer. Again, with the same script, there was some lines where I had to rehearse the answers for the customer's objections. For example, if a customer would tell me that he would have to talk to his wife before making the purchase, I had a prompt ready, rehearsed answer for that specific problem. And if the customer told me that he had to come back later, I also had a rehearsed answer for that. But is this kind of scripts until this day works for a lot of individuals depending on what you're selling. It works for some people depending who you are selling to. But that script, that memorized rehearsing does not work if you are an entertainer, does not work if you are a dancer, it does not work if you are an actress, if you are a promoter or a model, because in those kind of professions we don't reason with a customer. Those are the objections, and those answers are valid, reasonable answers, and the customers who look for us are not ready or have any intention of reasoning. So if you are an entertainer, the last thing that you want to do is to reason with the customer. What do? You don't reason with a customer. You are better off screaming at the customer when he tells you that he doesn't want to buy from you. Give it a scream, pretend like you fainted, you have a heart attack in the end, and pound your lips, whine like a little baby. That's what we do, and that works for me. I often pound and I often whine and I often pretend like I died and I had a heart attack. It works better than reasoning with a customer. I never reason with a customer. I often pound and I often say this kind of thing. I say, eh, and I roll my eyes. It works for me. It always works. So if you are an entertainer, don't ever reason with a customer. Pound your lips, scream, say, eh, but don't reason with a customer. We don't do that in the entertainment business, especially when you are wearing clown shoes, especially when you are wearing Joker makeup and clown shoes. It doesn't work. So